This episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling is brought to you by betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
And their tag team partners, Evil, Eric, the Viking, the Experience!
Break the wall, break down the walls. Flip out with your back to front and watch the wall. Baby, you know you're Judas and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
After watching WrestleMania this year, I thought WWE had figured it out. Just when you think that WWE was going to be good, you go and do something like Raw. And totally redeem yourself. Back to the shit circle.
How does that redeem them?
Because it's better for our show. I want them to suck.
Right.
So they've totally redeemed themselves.
Joe thought WWE was
for
like
our benefit.
our benefit. Joe thought WWE was like, oh hey, look at this new leaf. Let's turn it. Nope. Turn it back.
Nope.
That's where it goes.
As a fan, that'd be great.
Yeah.
As a participant in a podcast that makes fun of it when it's bad.
Yes.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, we're like Scrooge McDuck swimming in change.
They've gone from the Attitude Era of bra and panties matches to pedophiles in Saturday morning cartoon shows.
Yes.
Wow. This is the best you've got? Oh my God. So much to say about the matches this week.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, I don't think it was that bad.
Okay. Well, let's get into it and see what happens.
So
I got what I wanted. I'll just say that.
What, it's Styles versus Rollins?
Well, not just that, but, you know.
okay.
Vega back with us.
Well, Vega. Well, I mean, she's always great, but yeah, we're gonna get into it. But first, we have to thank 3 new members of our Patreon page.
Nice.
So thank you to Diz Bulla.
Sure.
I assume that's your real name. Tyler Martyr and Anthony Braden.
Yeah.
So thank you to those 3 people. And if
Yeah.
you want to join them, just sign up patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Easy
Yes.
for you to say.
Yes, I've only said it 1,000 times. And then also we have to announce the winner. I forgot to do this the last couple of weeks, but the winner of the
man.
WrestleMania pay-per-view prediction
Yeah, thanks for doing all that.
from our live show
Yeah.
that we did in Brooklyn.
This is exciting.
Yes, it is. And the winner is Jack Fosbury.
all right,
You
Jack.
win, buddy.
We will be sending you this. Wait, did he beat me?
He actually tied you.
So you will not be getting the title. Ties do not change the title's hands. But hey, great showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll send you a signed.
Well, no.
Piece of-
he gets
oh.
to be on the show. That was the
Okay.
whole thing.
You could be on the show and listen live.
No. You
No?
get to do awards with us.
You get to really?
Yes.
Oh wow! Congratulations, Jack.
Well, Jack,
way to go, buddy.
we hope you're listening. If
Yes.
you are, please reach out to me, DM me or something,
Yes.
and we'll figure this
Slide
out.
up in his DMs.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to say really quick, I rescored the WrestleMania prediction sheets.
Yeah.
Because, it was like 4 a.m. when you did it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you did win, but once again, I lost by a point.
I disagree.
No, it's true.
I redid them.
You redid them?
Yeah, I looked at it again before our show.
Well,
At 4:30 in the
Well,
morning.
as long as I wanted this, it doesn't matter. But we could take it offline because I guess maybe there's always a couple of things that are debatable though on the show, just because there's so many things on that damn sheet.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Well, still won.
I didn't check Eric because I didn't care. I only cared about mine. But
Yeah.
Good
call.
Yeah.
Good call.
So, anyways, moving on. Raw starts with the game Triple H. Hunter gets in the ring, but then Seth Rollins' music hits, and he gets a huge reaction in his home state of Iowa.
And I still love the game's music hitting.
Yeah.
That's a great way to start any Raw.
Oh, absolutely.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Seth gets in the ring. The two of them stare at each other for a few seconds. Then they shake hands and hug because they love each other so much. And
They do.
They're best friends. They've always been best friends. Have they never had any problems?
Ever.
Well, he even says, the Kingslayer. And
Yeah.
he goes,
Right.
sorry. And Triple H
Yeah,
is like,
he says you
"Touche."
walked into WrestleMania Kingslayer and you walked out a certified Beastslayer.
Yeah.
So a little shot at Enzo there. Don't know what that was.
Certified.
Yeah,
Certified. So anytime anyone says certified,
It's a
that's
shot.
a shot at
It was
Enzo.
kind of weird. Like you almost thought he was going to say a certified G or something.
He should have said that.
Yeah. And Triple H puts Seth over big time, but then says he has to defend the Universal Championship at Money in the Bank. Seth says, let me guess, Paul Heyman's been blowing up your phone? And Hunter says, actually, I haven't heard from Paul or Brock Lesnar. I assume he's still in Las Vegas licking his wounds.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's not like he lives in Las Vegas.
No.
So
He lives in a mountain cave in Canada.
Yeah. He keeps Sable in that cave. Locked in that cave.
Yep.
So
with
Triple
the
H...
hibernating bear.
Yes. So Triple H says there will be 2 triple threat matches tonight. The winners of those matches will face each other tonight in the main event. And whoever wins faces Seth for the title at Money in the Bank.
Wasn't it weird how they announced it before Seth came to the ring?
Yeah.
And then Seth was like, so what are we doing? That was
Right.
kind of weird.
It was only for the
chronologically.
people at home, so
Right.
Seth wasn't watching.
Yeah.
But like, they didn't even say, I don't know.
Seth wasn't watching Raw,
Right.
so he didn't know.
But why announce it right before Triple H
Yeah.
announces it?
I know.
Right.
It had to have been a
exactly.
mistake or something.
I
'Cause
don't-
Triple H said it like he was
But they
announcing
do
it.
this all the time.
Maybe it was like, hey, don't change the channel before the
Yeah.
show starts because we're going to have this and this.
No, that's exactly it.
yeah.
It's hey, we're gonna have these great matches. Don't please watch.
But you're watching. How many people are just flipping through and like, oh
Well,
wait,
it's-
Baron Corbin's going to be in a triple threat?
It's like when
yes,
it's-
don't you change this channel?
It's like when you watch the late night shows and right away they tell you who's on so that you continue to watch.
I guess.
It's just what they do.
I mean, he's literally about to announce it.
Yeah.
In 30
Oh,
seconds.
Triple H is on the show? Pfft.
Then show it. Then show it right after
Garbage.
Triple H. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So then out comes the newest member of Monday Night Raw, Samoa Joe. So I guess the shakeup's still going on.
Still
Yeah.
going now, actually.
Yeah, no, right now.
Yeah.
And I have something in news.
there have been trades.
I guess
just
it's like
happened.
Aftershock.
Crazy. Johnny
Yeah.
Gargano on SmackDown. Just confirmed. No. So
that gotta
yeah.
be a rumor.
This happened multiple times on both shows because I guess they couldn't
Make up their mind.
make up their minds from last week.
Right.
So Joe says Becky Lynch has come up with an interesting concept with the double championships, and my shoulder has room for one more. Then Rey Mysterio comes out and
the same.
he says words. Then Drew McIntyre comes out and says, I don't care if these people want to see fresh matchups. It's my time. The only reason you are the Universal Champion is because you got to Brock before I did.
He says this like we don't want to see Seth versus Drew for
Right.
the title.
I know.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Right. Then The Miz comes out, and he's still a babyface despite dressing like the biggest douchebag on the planet.
True.
Then Baron Corbin comes out, and he says words. And then last but certainly not least, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, comes out and declares that he will face Seth at Money in the Bank. And Seth says, it doesn't matter which one of you I face because I'm Seth freaking Rollins, and I'm going to burn it down.
Burn what down?
Money in the Bank?
City Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Money in the Bank briefcase.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
whoever he fights, he's going to burn them
Yeah.
alive.
He's going to burn Gotham.
That show sucks. So, first off, we have AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio.
Wow.
There was a nice spot when Joe superplexed Mysterio and Styles off the top rope at the same time.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
And then in the end, Mysterio hit Joe with the 619. Then AJ powerbombed Mysterio on top of Joe. And then hit Mysterio with the Styles Clash on top of Joe.
That was amazing.
And then AJ pinned Joe for the win.
And then Rey Mysterio's dead now?
He's dead.
He got
He's
sandwiched
dead.
between Joe and a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So next up we have Naomi versus who? Well, let's see what the ring announcer has to say.
Accompanied to the ring by her tag team partner, Peyton Royce, she is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Peyton Billy Kay.
Peyton Billy Kay.
Interesting.
Corey Graves, right after, like, made a funny joke. He was like, they merged as one when they became tag champions.
Good save.
So that was a good save there.
Yeah.
Peyton Billy Kay.
Peyton Billy
I don't
Kay.
like how he pronounces his words, actually. Like, he pronounces every letter of a word. Peyton!
Well, it's overly dramatic.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Like, he adds another, what is it called? Synonym?
Synonym?
Syllable?
Syllable, sorry. Yeah. It's been a while since grade school English. He adds like an extra syllable for someone's name.
Peyton.
Yeah. It's like Joe Wasef. Pazanano.
Right.
Pazanano.
Peyton. And it's a
Eric
throwaway T. It's Peyton.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Yeah. The Hamilton guy on SmackDown does the thing with Shane. He's like, Shane McMahon. It's kind of weird. Anyways.
Aaron Corbin.
Yes. Naomi won with a roll-up in just like 3 minutes.
Okay. So for the second show in a row, the Iconics were pinned.
Yeah.
Okay.
You keeping track?
Yes.
But I can
Very good.
swallow a singles pin when you're tag team champions. I'd almost want to be like a bad guy and just walk in there and just lay myself down and just, hey, you could pin me.
Yeah, but now she's in
Right.
line for an opportunity, maybe, possibly.
If
better
she
go
can
find
find
a
a
partner.
partner.
She has to find a partner first, yeah. But I will say Naomi looks way better without the green hair. I'm glad she got rid of the green hair.
Yeah.
She actually looks cute again. She looks human again.
I can tell the difference between her and No Way Jose now.
Right.
That's right, yeah.
I think she's going to go reunite with her sister, the Funkadactyl, wherever it was.
You mean the other girl?
Cameron?
I don't even know.
She's
Who was
been
it?
gone for so long.
Hey,
Years.
Marty Jannetty
She
came
was
back.
the worst.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh, no.
Marty Jannetty was a wrestler.
That was the girl that when they
She's
did
a wrestler.
She was the
Tough
one when
Enough.
she was on Tough Enough and Stone Cold asked her, what's your favorite match of all time? And then she was like, Melina versus Alicia Fox. And Stone Cold was
SummerSlam.
And Stone Cold was like, who? like he was so pissed off by her
Right.
answer. He was so offended by her horrible answer.
Seriously, how could you not be though?
Because she literally just started watching wrestling like a week before that fucking
Yes.
show.
It was probably that.
What?
It was
Alicia what?
That was the only match she's ever seen.
Yeah.
What was the main event match? On Superstars this
Some
week?
some producer probably whispered that in her ear, just to be like, "Hey, let's
Right.
see Stone Cold lose his shit." It's Alicia and Melina. Yeah,
Oh, you mean like every show I've ever been on,
Yeah.
including at City Field?
Right.
Where they're like, right, we're going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good question.
Hey,
Here we go. And
do
by
you-
the way, the answer is C. Drew McIntyre. It's Drew
Right.
McIntyre C. Don't fuck this up. He's here. All right, here we go. So is it A, John Cena? It's
Right.
fucking Drew McIntyre. He's fucking behind you. Is it B, Sheamus? Sheamus. Or C, the answer, Drew McIntyre.
You forgot to squeeze my shoulder really hard.
well, they were first.
Sheamus?
First, they were like, "Hey, are you really like a super fan?" And you were like, "Yeah." And then they just tell them the answer anyway. Also, when you were on the dating game, they told you who to pick too, right?
That's one of the things I was referring to.
Yeah.
I was a contestant on the correct side of the dating game. And
What's
at least,
the correct
the
side?
choosing side. You want to be the chooser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to be
Well,
you know,
not in your case.
not in my case.
He got 2 fat chicks and a short girl,
Well, easy.
which he wasn't into.
No one listens to this.
He doesn't
right?
like short girls.
No, right. I don't. But yeah, when I was ready to pick.
Yeah,
the,
2.
I don't know, whatever it was at the time. Was it 2?
Yeah,
Because she was like the sexualist. By the way, when you're on the game and you can only hear them, they all sound like porn stars.
Of
yeah.
course.
Well, they're all
Super
they're
hot
all-
porn
yeah.
stars.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hey, what's your idea
What do you
for
wanna eat?
what's your idea for a great date? Well, dinner, movie, and then breakfast, and then everyone goes, ooh.
yeah. And
Wait,
I'm like
where
this.
do they go?
And, I,
Well, like Finn Balor, ooh.
and I'm like this. And I'm like, oh, really?
well, what do you think of the girls, Joe? And Joe's like, well, I'm hard as a rock, Steve. And there's like, whoa.
I'm pretty sure it's Jenny McCarthy, Pamela Anderson, and Elle McPherson over there.
Yeah.
So since I can't choose wrong, I'll just take A. So they go, okay, we're going to see you, Joe Picks, when we come back. And the guy's like, I don't know, the cute one's C. I'm like,
C.
Oh, or whoever
3.
it was. Yeah. I was like, oh, I was going to pick the other one. He goes, no. Pick this one. I was like, okay. And
3.
I guess she was the best looking, but
She was.
My ego took a huge hit that day.
Yeah.
When I was matched up. It was just
Well, the funny part was one of the chicks had really big boobs, and she had her like boobs out. And then when you go to like hug her or whatever, you can, if you watch it, Joe's like, oh, and he just looks right at the boobs.
And our grandmother, Mima, was like, I saw where you looked. And honestly, like,
And
look,
Jesus saw
I'm not
where you
going to sit
looked.
here and tell you, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, like, oh, I didn't look at her boobs. But I was looking, what I was specifically looking at, she has a giant tattoo right here. I was like, what is that? Like, you couldn't even tell what it was.
Yeah.
So it looks like I was like, tits! Ha ha! All right. See you later.
I changed my answer. I'll take number 2.
Anyway, good times.
Send me this YouTube.
Anyways,
I wish I had it. I have
we
to
were
find it.
talking about wrestling.
wrestling at some point.
How did we get from Naomi to tits to dating game tits?
Whispering answers.
Sometimes I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess.
Stone Cold?
Yeah.
No,
They're
right.
whispering the answer to her.
because you brought up the Funkadactyl or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so tangent done. Next up, we have The Miz versus Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin. Corbin and McIntyre team up against The Miz at first, but then Corbin turns on McIntyre. For some reason, Miz still does Daniel Bryan's kicks. If you're a
For some reason.
babyface, I don't understand.
Does Daniel Bryan do those kicks still?
Well, we haven't seen him since Mania.
Well, but
I'm not sure.
I mean, of course he does.
yeah.
But this kind of became a part of him, so
In
I
all,
get
in
it,
all
but I think he
fairness,
should stop.
Brie Bella does those kicks too. So
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
but
most
she's
offensive.
married.
That's the most offensive. You're right.
yeah,
I just think if he's a good guy, he should stop copying a move
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. It's also kind of weird to see Miz be like the super babyface who keeps almost winning but can't pull it off. Like that's how he was in this match, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of weird because they're just not used to it. Like he's never like been this babyface
Yeah.
before.
Like by the third kick out for face Miz, you're like, heel Miz would have won this like 20 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
exactly. But in the end, McIntyre hits Miz with the Claymore, but then Corbin tosses McIntyre out of the ring and pinned Miz for the win. He pissed on Miz
He
and then he
pissed
pinned
on
him.
Miz for the win.
Yeah. So once Corbin wins, then you know for sure Styles is winning the
Yes,
next
of
match.
course.
Okay, so if we're gonna talk about this now,
We don't have to.
well,
So next up, Sami
I
Zayn
guess we'll
comes
talk about it later when he wins. Good.
Sami Zayn comes out dancing like a maniac. And again, I fucking loved it when he dances like that.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard. Sami shows us what he did with his time off. He shows us Instagram photos of all the places he visited in the past 10 months while he was injured. But he said when he came back to WWE, he felt depressed. And he realized that the problem is the fans. And he tells the crowd that they should also go on a trip to hell.
So this is leading up to him fighting Kane,
Kane,
right?
yes, for sure.
Oh God.
Mayor Kane.
Mayor Kane.
No.
In hell.
No.
Like,
please, God, no.
You want to go to hell, Sammy? I'll take you to hell.
So like a face,
Knox County,
a
Tennessee.
face Kane. He loses. He jobs to a face Kane.
Of course.
Well, yeah, you can't beat a mayor. He's a mayor.
Yeah.
Next up, we have
He's a mayor.
Cedric Alexander versus Cesaro, who is now on Raw,
Oh God, and Cesaro gets pinned.
and
by Cedric.
seems like the bar is broken up
Yeah.
because Sheamus is still on SmackDown, but Cesaro still comes out to Sheamus's music. Except now they show random images of Cesaro on the Titantron.
Specifically, 3
Yeah.
images of his chest. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one.
It's
And they
just
kept
like
doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It's like
He's-
if you bought the Cesaro standee, this is what you would see.
Yeah.
It's like just Cesaro in fighting pose, like ah.
Why can't they go back to his old one, which was so cool before the bar became a tag team
Right, exactly.
with the James Bond thing?
Right.
That's so cool.
And then he tears off his suit, but because that's a babyface thing. That's
Is
why.
it?
Yeah, he was a babyface when he did that shit.
Fuck.
You can't rip off your clothes. That's a babyface thing, like
Okay,
Hulk Hogan.
Kevin Owens later on in this
Oh,
podcast.
that's different. Come on now. That's totally different.
Okay.
That's because you're revealing that you're evil. It's
It's an
different.
evil tear away.
Ripping.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
If you tear away to show you're wearing something else, that's a bad guy thing. If you tear away to wear nothing, that's a good guy
Yeah.
Why
thing.
doesn't he have like a University of Iowa suit and then rips that?
Yeah, it'd have to be an angry rip.
It would. And he'd have to be wearing like their rival underneath.
Yeah, and then beat up the suit.
Yeah.
Hey guys, the first round of the NBA playoffs are wrapping up. Round 2 will be starting soon, and you aren't going to want to miss out. Do you want to make a few bets? Maybe you need some help? Well, you're in luck, because there's only one place to get in on all this action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag to do the heavy lifting for you. BetOnline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sportsbook online. The best part is they have in-game live betting, so you can participate with the action in every single play. So if you're feeling lucky and you would like to support our podcast, go to clnsmedia.com/wrestlingpod and use the promo code CLNS50 for the 50% sign-up bonus. Again, go to clnsmedia.com/wrestlingpod and use the promo code CLNS50 for the 50% sign-up bonus. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. So, anyways,
drop it.
but look,
Ric Flair.
look, Cesaro. We've been saying this recently. We need the bar to end. Cesaro needs to be on his own. They need to push him, right?
Right.
Yes.
So Cesaro's now on his own. Great.
Yes.
And this was a good match.
Show of hands. Who said, damn it, Cesaro's going to job to Cedric Alexander? Show
Yeah,
of hands.
for sure.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
What a pleasant surprise.
So in the end, Alexander springed off the top rope, but Cesaro hit him with an uppercut for the win.
Yes.
So they actually care about Cesaro. And this was Cedric Alexander's, not really his debut, but his debut on Raw.
His
He's
Raw
been on
debut. A losing effort.
Yeah, his Raw debut, not a part of 205 Live.
Right.
But, they did this right.
Yeah, of course I would rather have Cesaro go over than Alexander.
Of course.
Yeah.
And they do
So-
something else right later on in this podcast.
Yes.
And I was shocked.
In this podcast?
On
We're
Raw,
talking
yeah.
about it.
So backstage, Charlie Caruso interviews the Usos, who start calling out every tag team on Raw. Jay even makes a DUI joke about Jimmy, and they look at each other like, "Whoa, holy,
Oh.
what are you talking?"
Too soon, bro?
That's when Naomi was driving on the wrong side of the road, and I tried to fight the cops.
Shirtless.
But, okay. Then the Revival walks up, and they all start talking shit to each other, and that's it. So I guess the Revival will lose to the Usos next week.
Sure.
But they were like, it's the greatest SmackDown tag team of all time.
Yeah,
But you're on the big show now. I
right.
didn't think you were allowed to say that ever since the Fox deal.
Right.
It's like in writing, you cannot call Raw the main or big show. Or
That'll change
That,
once.
someone got a phone call. Yes, this is Fox. Why is Raw being called the Big Show?
yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
This is Fox. Who? Jim Fox. I'm the great grandson of the guy who created the channel. Listen, this
that's
is
not
Murdoch.
how that works. Yes, I'm Murdoch's son. He named me Fox because he's a psycho.
FOX.
Yeah. So next up, we have the Lucha House Party versus who? Well, let's see what the ring announcer has to say again. Hold on. Here we go.
Introducing first, Eric Ivar, the Viking Raider! Guys, last week...
Huh?
So
Who?
They changed it again?
They changed it again. This
Once
time,
again.
now they have combined two NFL teams to make a tag team. The Viking Raiders.
This will also be an XFL team.
Look, it's better than the Viking Experience.
Yes.
At least they've
But,
corrected it wrong.
but
You have to give
anything,
them
no.
some credit.
Anything is better than the Viking Experience.
Yes.
The Viking Raiders.
I don't get what
You might as well just call them the Viking Pirates. And I mean, yeah.
Right.
There was nothing wrong with
Why not just the Vikings?
There was
I'll
nothing.
take the rapist for 20.
Yeah. So the Viking Raiders, Ivar and Eric. Again, I don't know what was wrong with Hanson and Rowe either.
Right, exactly.
Is that offensive too somehow?
Yeah. Are they still
I don't
Hanson
even know.
and Rowe?
I don't even know
on,
who's Eric and Igor.
Yeah.
Ivar.
I wasn't sure who Eric and Rowe.
Ivar is the big. Ivar is Hanson, the bigger one.
Hanson and Rowe.
Rowe and Eric is Rowe, the shorter one.
The other.
The look-alike.
Hamilton one.
So the Viking Raiders attack the Lucha House Party before the bell, so the match never happens. So they're heels on Raw and baby faces on NXT.
Of course.
Great job.
Great job, everyone.
Great job, guys.
Right.
Oh, and now their pop-up power slam move is called the Viking Experience, according to Michael Cole. He was like, they called this the Viking Experience. Okay. Yeah, this week they do.
I wonder what it'll be next week.
Yeah, what's going to be their names next week?
And here comes Demolition's finishing move, Demolition!
Yeah.
So what will their names be next week? I think you got to change up the Raider part now.
I think they'll be like, we finally figured out a good name, guys. They are thank you very much, War Raiders.
Yeah. Vince is going to say that. Yeah, well, I came
I'm
up with
glad
the
I
name
thought
War
of this.
Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm going with Viking Pirates. That's
Viking
gonna be their
Pirates.
name next
All
week.
right.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Rapists.
The
The Viking Rapists.
Yes, that's a
Jesus.
good one too. So backstage, Sheriff Schreiber asks Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins if they are concerned about the Viking Raiders. And here's what they had to say.
Look, I don't know what you want me to say right now. I mean, I saw it, you saw it, Zach saw it, the whole world just saw those two go absolutely berserk out there.
Yeah, and last week we found out firsthand exactly what they're capable of.
Yeah, I mean, they're big, they're strong, they're agile.
But they're new. They've been here for like 2 weeks. We've been here for over a decade, and there's a reason why we're still here.
Okay, yeah. See, you're right. See, we earned these Raw Tag Team Championships, just like we did back when we won them the first time in 2008.
Yeah, we're not gonna let these smelly, horny, woolly mammoths storm in here and take what we've earned.
Horny?
Wow.
Horny?
Boner alert.
Really, Zach?
Boner alert.
Horny?
Horny.
Yeah, you know, with their horns that come out their face.
Horns.
Kurt Hawkins looked at him like he was legit surprised he said that. He was like, okay.
Sure.
This is what they should have said. Ask me as if I'm...
Are you concerned about the Viking Raiders?
No, they don't put us on TV, so we don't have to ever defend these guys. So we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you guys at WrestleMania next year.
So we'll see you guys next week.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, Zack Ryder's like, I was on Raw once in 2018, so...
Not concerned.
Right. Not concerned at all.
Hashtag and still. Hashtag because no one fights us.
Right.
Yes.
Hashtag I'll be at catering.
So next up, we have Becky Lynch versus Alicia Fox.
Who?
The biggest jobber in the women's division. Look, I know we had to have like a Becky Lynch match, but did she have to fight the biggest jobber?
Yes.
Well,
On the
second
roster.
biggest.
Who?
Asuka's still there.
At least Asuka's been the fucking champ. So Becky cuts a promo before the match, and she basically insinuates that Lacey Evans is blowing Vince backstage.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
basically what she said. Pretty much. So Lacey comes out and says that Money in the Bank, I will teach the man how to respect a lady with a woman's rights. And those two shiny titles will be around the waist of this classy, confident lady.
Wait, how is she going to fight for both of them?
Right. That's what she said. And later Cole said it was only for the Raw title. So.
Well, he's not the one getting his dick shined up.
Yeah,
So
that's
it might
right.
be for both.
That's true.
Sorry, Cole. I know better than you.
So Becky tells Evans, do not confuse my recent happiness for contentment because I will go to Money in the Bank and dismantle you because I can, because it's time for the man to go back to collecting her debts. Then Alicia Fox comes out for a match, and I assume, I'm sure you assume this would be like a 1-minute squash match.
Right.
Yeah.
However,
Oh.
Alicia actually lasts long enough to go to a commercial break, and she was actually in control for a large part of this match. If Becky is supposed to be a badass, she
Right.
shouldn't be having trouble with the biggest jobber in the women's division.
It's not fair because Alicia Fox hasn't wrestled on TV in months, so she has no idea her moves or her style.
Yeah.
She had
Rhonda-
no way to prepare for this.
Ronda would have beaten her in a minute.
In like 5
No,
seconds.
she would not. Yeah, it's like 5-10 seconds.
Yeah, like that.
I'm counting Alicia running away from her for 55 of those things.
Ronda would have sneezed and Alicia would have tapped out.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I'm
Nope.
done.
There was also a really bad spot where Becky went for a Hurricane Rana, but they both fell down. And it was hard to say whose fault it was, but I don't think Alicia Fox is strong enough to hold Becky up for that move.
Yeah.
So, like, God, I don't even... It was bad. Eventually, Becky made Fox tap to the disarmer, but Evans hit Becky with the woman's right as soon as the bell rang. Becky eventually got up, but then Evans hit her with the woman's right again.
I think you meant
knocking her out.
Lacey Evans hit Becky with the women's right, and Becky eventually fell down.
Yeah, that was weird.
Again, she's like, ow, did you just... oh, right.
Do the hit. Do the
Yeah,
hit.
okay.
If you can see this on video.
Yeah.
It was like a 5-second, 10-second delay before Becky actually fell.
Yeah, it was really
I was
weird.
like, oh, is this when she no-sold it like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And then she just plopped.
It was weird.
I was like, oh, okay.
This whole thing was weird.
It's weird.
I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have Ricochet versus Robert Roode.
Who?
Robert Roode.
There's Bobby Roode.
All right, first of all.
There's Rick Rude.
First of all.
Yeah.
Aleister Black and Chad Gable are both now on SmackDown.
Uh-huh.
So both of these tag teams are finished.
High five.
High five. Also,
I like.
Bobby Roode is now calling himself Robert Roode.
Uh-huh.
He has a mustache similar to Rick Rude.
Yep.
And he's finally a heel on the main roster.
Thank God.
Thank you, Jesus.
And
Thank you, Lord.
Here's an interview they played from earlier.
Because of the superstar shakeup, I've been able to drop 150 pounds of dead weight by the name of Chad Gable. Speaking of Chad, my opponent tonight, Ricochet, reminds me a lot of him. Young, talented, full of potential, but lacking that little bit of magic that makes me absolutely glorious.
Wait, so he gets to be a heel and he gets to keep the Glorious theme song?
He does.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Where's there
all right.
ever proof of that happening?
What?
Him being a heel and being good at this.
Oh.
With the Glorious theme.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come
Maybe
on.
you should watch the...
Where has that ever been? Oh, yeah. NXT.
I think there's like 12
Where
months of NXT footage.
Before Ciampa, he was the greatest champion of all time.
Yes.
So
in
I
NXT.
asked Andrew about this when I got here. What's the percentage that you think? What percentage do you think that Robert Roode has of growing a mullet now?
Ooh.
And then wearing long tights.
Long tights.
Ooh, man. I'm going to go 51%.
I like it.
Just more than a coin flip.
Yeah.
So they have the match. You're like, all right, Roode's got a new gimmick. They're letting him be a heel now, but he's facing Ricochet.
I mean, it's Ricochet.
So
He's the one and only.
So in the end, by the way, Ricochet still comes out to pew, pew, pew. And then when he takes off his hood, it's like an explosion happens.
Right.
I wish they would show the audience like a bullets going around.
Right.
As they make that sound.
Like, did they hire Michael Winslow or something?
Yeah.
And they're just trying to get as much out of him as possible?
Pew, pew, pew.
So in the end, Ricochet goes for the 630, but Roode rolls out of the way.
Yep.
He throws Ricochet into the turnbuckle.
Yeah. What is
And then he hits the most glorious DDTs for the win.
He won.
He won.
A hot damn.
Holy shit, a Roode. I'm sorry, a heel Roode
Yeah.
beat a rising superstar. I don't
Yeah.
think he's lost yet. Like in a singles
No,
match.
right.
No.
And
'Cause
wow.
He
Yeah.
easily beat Jinder Mahal a few weeks ago.
That's right.
Easily.
Easily.
Very
Bobby
easily.
Roode. Heel Bobby Roode gets a
Amazing.
clean win on Ricochet.
Put that man in a suit.
They repackage
and put
him.
that man with a title.
Turn him heel
Now.
and he gets the W. Makes sense.
Give him
That actually makes sense.
give him Money in the Bank.
Put him in the Money in the Bank match.
Yes. Yes.
Let him fucking
Yeah.
win it.
Like when
That won't happen, but
Right. I saw Cesaro on Raw and I'm like, wait, Cesaro's a singles guy. Get him Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Then I saw Robert Roode. I'm like, he's bad. He's singles.
Yes.
Get him Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
this
but
is
you-
why
you
we
know
need
it's-
like
you know-
19 briefcases.
You know what's going to happen.
WWE, here are your choices. Robert Roode.
Not happening.
Cesaro. Kevin Owens. That's all you get.
Kevin
Those
Owens
are your
can't
three.
because he's gonna.
You think he'll beat Kofi?
I'm not
Well, no,
saying
but he's not
beat-
going to be in that match.
He's not gonna be in that
He's not gonna be in the
match.
Money in the Bank
Oh,
match.
right.
because he's
That's
gonna be
true.
in a different match.
Unless
Which
he
we'll
loses
get
early
to.
and then puts
Oh,
himself
no.
in the match.
First of all, on Raw, it's not going to be Cesaro or Roode. It's Drew McIntyre will be in there.
Yeah.
Corbin will be in there.
and the Miz gets an
and Rey
automatic
Mysterio
entry,
or
right?
The Miz. Yeah, and that's their three.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
Maybe they'll do an 8-man.
Like the first one.
Well, no, you know who they will have to be in the match because they don't have a flippity-doo guy this year with Kofi. They got to put Ricochet in there.
That makes sense.
Maybe. He
For
just
spots.
jobbed. I don't know.
He's pretty
Strictly for spots.
spots.
They got
spots.
well.
So then you'll have to have qualifying matches where he wins and beats.
Oh, sure.
like, an
Yeah, they always do
up-and-comer.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to beat someone.
I'm
pretty
sure
good.
there's going to be qualifying
Unless you're in the
matches.
women's match.
Wait, no,
they just announced
because they
them.
said Alexa next week. Alexa's just going to announce who's in both Money in the Bank matches. So there are no qualifying matches.
Wait, I thought she was only announcing the women.
No, they said both.
So why wouldn't it be all the guys who lost the 6-man tags?
Yeah,
Right.
At least 3 of them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's still just like a host, Alexa.
Okay.
I guess.
I guess.
She's the host of Raw now. So next up, we have the debut episode of the Firefly Funhouse, hosted by Bray Wyatt, dressed as Mr. Rogers.
Huh?
And he's kind of acting like Bo Dallas.
What?
It's weird. And, it's like...
Brother Bo.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like, a little kid show.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Pee-wee's Playhouse. He's dressed like Mr. Rogers. He introduces Mercy the Buzzard and Tammy the Witch from the promo videos from the past few weeks. So it wasn't Sister Abigail, I guess, or not yet.
I guess.
And then after that, Bray comes clean.
I used to be a very bad man. Okay, I deserve that. But trust me, I have been barbarically punished for all of my wrongdoings. And that part of me is dead now. However, I do keep a reminder so that not even in my weakest moments will I ever turn into that pathetic slob loser ever again.
And then there's a standee of the old Bray Wyatt, and then he chainsaws it in half.
So what is the gimmick here? The fact that they kept his name Bray Wyatt
Yeah.
tells me that he's going to do like a back and forth thing. You know what I mean?
Like be heel and face.
I think he's going to, I don't know, like he's going to go back to the old gimmick
Well, like-
and then play this guy.
He did the things where like he held up his hands or whatever.
And like
Like-
the screen went weird.
and it seems like he's trying to repress it, but it's
he
eventually
wore
not
gloves
going
that
to
said,
work.
what did the gloves say? Like love and hate or hate?
I don't know. I didn't
hate.
care.
Something.
I'm a heel now.
So look, yeah, it was stupid, but I think it could be something.
Look,
That looks horrible at first, but ends up being something good.
right.
I hope you're right,
The
Andrew.
thing is, too,
'Cause
it's
this was
original.
dumb.
It's something different.
You liked it?
I'm not saying I liked it, but it's not the same old shit.
It had a creepy like
They
pedophile
didn't just, like,
feel, didn't
change
it, though?
him.
It really did.
Well, he's always been a little pedophile-y.
He's talking to kids now, and they're responding.
Yeah, but he's done stuff with kids before. Remember the kids singing the song?
Oh, yeah.
The whole
Yeah,
That was horrifying.
But it's
Yeah.
adult men 35 to 49 that are singing with him.
No, but he had the little kid scare John Cena that one. Remember John
Yeah.
Cena was
Yeah.
afraid of the kid?
Look, all I'm saying is I will
So
watch.
that's his gimmick. He's always been a pedophile.
He's always
Yeah.
been a pedophile, yeah.
I will watch to see how this pans out, and hopefully it pans into something good.
we love Bray Wyatt, so there's not too much wrong you can do
Right.
with him.
So we might have to.
I mean, we hated the whole broken thing with Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy until
They united.
he finally turned face, and it was great.
right.
So I don't know. We'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see 5 more of these. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Just fucking let him come out next week and debut. But it's not going to happen. They're going to show 4 more of
But
these.
you have split brands. Why is it showing up on both shows?
we don't know where he's going to show up.
Free agent?
Exactly.
He's a
Yeah.
free agent.
So stupid.
He's got to get signed
That's really dumb.
by the brands that don't have GMs. So how are they?
Can
even,
it be?
He's
Can it,
not signed.
How are they even competing at this point?
Can it be on NXT?
So if someone gets hurt, you're just a free agent now?
Yeah. Like again, there's no GMs anymore, but the McMahons are running both shows. They show up on both whenever.
Right.
And then after the Superstar Shakeup, Renee's like, I think Raw cleaned up from the Superstar Shakeup, and Cole's like, I agree.
Whatever
It's like,
that means.
What? There's no competition.
No.
There never was.
Right.
They ruined it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's stupid. Next up, we have AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin in the main event. Earlier in the night, Charlie Caruso interviewed Corbin backstage, And he actually called her out for not asking a question.
That's pretty funny.
And I thought that was really good. Because
that's
he's like, Charlie, you didn't even ask me a question. Like, you know, which is what we, criticize them for.
Right.
Baron Corbin. Yeah. No,
Baron
wait, that was a
Corbin,
question.
you have a match tonight.
I love doing this.
Baron Corbin, your opponent is AJ Styles.
Baron Corbin, the head collector.
Baron Corbin, tonight you face AJ Styles, and if you win...
Finish this sentence.
What is this, Mad Libs? Am I filling in the blank?
I'm here with Baron Corbin. He has a match tonight versus AJ Styles. Back to you guys.
Wait!
Baron Corbin, I don't have my glasses and can't read my lines.
Will you read them for me?
So anyways.
That's a question, Joe.
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
So Styles hits the phenomenal forearm for the win. So he faces Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank for the Universal Championship. Remember last week when we said this would be a great WrestleMania match, but they'd probably do it at SummerSlam?
Yeah. Boy, were we wrong.
Were we wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we'll probably still get it at
What
SummerSlam.
a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Again, you can have, I get that they're trying to make Money in the
Right.
Bank a big 5 pay-per-view now.
Right, exactly.
But like you could have had Baron Corbin cheat to win, fight Seth and lose, and that's a good title defense for Seth.
Right, exactly.
He's a legitimate heel now. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would have been happy with that.
It doesn't
Really?
matter.
Yeah.
Or
like
even Drew
McIntyre, sure. But here's the thing, like the ratings always go down in the summertime. So like the Money in the Bank matches are usually good every year. And it's because the ratings go down, so they try to like put on the best match possible so that people fucking tune in.
I guess.
But what sucks about this for Seth is that you're going to have a split crowd at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There's no clear anything.
No.
And people love AJ Styles.
And this match can't have a clean win, right? This match is probably going to get
think you
interrupted
have
by
to.
the Money in the Bank
I
winner.
guess.
You think?
Like, that quickly? Seth
You think
loses the
Seth
title?
could beat Styles clean? No, not necessarily, but like Seth is going to beat Styles clean. Styles
he
going to
does.
beat Seth clean.
I think they have a rematch at SummerSlam, and this goes on for at least 2 years.
Yeah, but
2 years.
no, I think the rematch keeps happening, but I think it's going to be like the Nakamura Styles thing where it's like, no contest, no contest.
Oh, we hit each other in the nuts at the same time.
Yeah. I don't think either one
I
can
say
afford
clean win.
the loss.
I get that.
Okay. Well, that's what you're putting on
I
your
think-
scorecard now. It's
I
official.
think AJ Styles
Can't
can
change it.
All right. I think AJ Styles
Lock it in.
can afford the loss. Because it's AJ Styles.
Joe, better lock it up.
It's locked in. Can't change it.
I just think he can. Like back when Rock and Stone Cold had gotten so over that they didn't need a title anymore. It's like that. Like you could lose. It's no big deal. You'll win eventually. You'll win a title eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably main event a WrestleMania eventually. So yeah, he can get pinned by the biggest guy in the company right now and still be okay. They'll hug it out in the ring and move on. I think.
All right, we'll see. Yeah. So after the match, Rollins comes out. He offers a handshake, and Styles accepts. And they were face to face. Now, I did not realize how short AJ Styles really is.
Oh, yeah, he's small.
AJ's eyes were level with Seth's chin, and I'm not kidding at all. Yeah. Now, to compare, Seth is the same height as Triple H.
Yeah.
Because I went back and looked.
He's very skinny, but like he's actually legitimate size.
Okay, so according to Wikipedia, Triple H is 6'3" and Seth is 6'1".
Okay.
But now we know they're the same height.
Pretty
so now I'm thinking like Seth and Triple H are closer to 6'1".
Yeah.
So Styles must be like 5'6".
Yeah, he's legit. Look at that.
And how tall are you, Eric?
5'10", 5'11".
5'10", 5'11", yeah.
Yeah, so he's a good 6'2", for sure. In regular
Styles.
shoes, that's his dick.
That's his
Okay,
fanny
hold on,
pack.
hold on. Go back.
That's
Okay,
where he
so
puts his
you're
cash. How much do you have? You want to keep it going?
Styles must be like 5'8". Because you're taller than Styles.
Yeah.
Because he
No,
was. I'm saying his eyes were right below his chin.
so is Eric, though, kind of.
No.
He was
It's
lower
like-
than that.
It's like at his mouth. Yeah, I'm saying he's at the bottom of of Rollins' chin.
And I should know because
How
I
tall
looked
is
in his
Ricochet
mouth
then?
when he talked to me.
I don't know. He what?
When he talked to me, I was looking in his mouth. I'm like,
Yeah. Right.
That's a hell of a mouth you got there, boy.
Yeah. So man, Styles is super
why is
short.
the inside of your mouth shaped like Triple H's dick?
Yikes. So, anyways, Shane McMahon kicks off SmackDown Live.
The McMahon.
He makes Greg Hamilton introduce him as best in the world. That's getting tiring.
Yep.
And, of course, Shane is upset about Roman punching his father.
My father is one of the greatest men that have ever lived. My father Vince is like a national treasure. And when Roman Reigns hit him, it was like disgracing the American flag, defacing Mount Mushmore.
That's awesome.
Round Mushmore.
Round much more.
It's hard to say. Like
It is, yeah.
Facing Mount Rushmore.
Round Mushmore.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny when he said, who hits like guy's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
You asshole.
Yeah.
Right.
So then he tells Roman to come to the ring, and Roman does. He comes to the ring, but he tosses the mic away, and so does Shane. So we think we're going to get this, face off. However, Elias comes out, and he and Shane double team Roman. Elias hits the drift away and leaves with Shane. Later in the night, Elias challenges Roman to a match at Money in the Bank while playing on his guitar backstage. And then Shane shows up, and he's like, "Let's get out of here, bro!" And then they leave together in a limo.
Yeah.
And then
weird.
even later in the show, Roman Reigns accepts Elias' challenge.
But another pay-per-view, another mid-card pay-per-view for Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that match is going to suck.
Yeah.
Because Elias is a boring wrestler, and Roman is a boring wrestler.
And they look like each other.
And it's going to be
Which
a boring
one's which?
match, and I'm sure Shane will get involved.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I'm guessing, like, by SummerSlam, Roman will fight Shane.
I guess so. I'm really bummed because, I keep saying everyone should be in the Money in the Bank match. But, like, imagine having Elias in there and his briefcase is a guitar case.
Yeah, I know. We've said this before.
You've said this many times. And Eric, every time it pisses me off.
Sorry.
It's a great idea that
I know, right? It'll never happen.
Yeah. Well, Slice Wrestling reported that Elias was going to win. I swear to God, last week, he reported that he was going to win Money in the Bank and do the guitar briefcase thing.
Oh, because he was
that's not
Vince's
happening.
guy.
Because he's listening to the podcast clearly.
Right.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
hashtag
your Slice
doesn't know shit.
Your Slice Wrestling.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh. It
No.
was me, Eric.
That is offensive.
It was me all along.
Yeah.
That is offensive.
I
All
know.
right, so
I'm
next
sorry.
up we have Finn Balor versus Andrade. Zelina Vega tried to dive onto Balor, but he moved out of the way and Andrade caught her. This was weird, too, because she did it right in front of the ref.
Hold on a minute.
Like, if you hit Balor, the match is over.
Balor versus Almas. That's this match.
Andrade.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Andrade.
Yes.
Who won this match last time they faced each other?
Andrade.
Oh, so this is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, yeah, Balor won it back here. So Balor drop kicked Andrade in the corner.
Explain to me how this isn't for the title.
Ex-
When he pinned it, this is again that bullshit where how many times
Right.
do you have to pin the champion just for a chance at the champion?
Well, to beat the man, you have to beat the man, and then beat the man, and then beat the man.
And if
too.
Balor's going to win, why not make it for the title? Why not make it for the title?
That's-
He earned a shot by beating him.
Because he's going to get another shot.
That's what Money in the Bank is for.
Yeah. What do you... Of course.
Of course.
Rematch. Again.
Hey, Joe.
Again.
Of course.
So, yeah, Balor gets the win.
Yeah. Also, Andrade and Zelina Vega are back on SmackDown.
Yes, they are. We will get to that in rumors.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Kairi Sane versus Peyton Royce with Paige, Asuka, and Billie Kay ringside.
You mean Billy Peyton Royce?
Yes. Now, remember Billie Kay lost in like 3 minutes on Raw?
Yes.
Well, Peyton Royce lost in 2 minutes on SmackDown
So
to Kairi Sane with the insane elbow.
That's the third time in a week that they have been pinned
yeah.
in singles matches.
Who gives a shit?
I know. I know, but you can't have your tag team champions losing singly every single time.
Singly, yes, that's a word.
It is.
Yeah, I agree with that, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well, no, it's the champions
they'll
always
win.
lose. Yeah.
Okay.
We did it last week. What, it was like 5, right? Last week, 5 champions lost.
That's true. I think you get rid of it.
5.
Okay. So after the match, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come out to the stage and sarcastically applaud. So I guess they'll lose to So I guess they'll lose to Kairi and Asuka, next week
In
or
a number
something
one
like that.
contenders match.
Right.
No, they don't. That's not a thing anymore. They don't call it that. They go, whoever wins will get a future title opportunity.
No, you can have they've had a number one contenders match.
On NXT, but they don't say that on Raw and SmackDown anymore. They don't. They don't fucking say those words.
Yeah.
It's like when they couldn't say belts, and now they could say belts because you're selling a shirt. Next up, we have a video promo from Aleister Black. His promo was weird. I didn't really understand it, but it felt heelish.
Yes, very much so.
He said, the world you grew up in will have me condemned. So maybe he's turning heel.
Good.
Sure.
SmackDown needs a good heel.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like him versus Kofi for the title at SummerSlam?
Maybe.
That'd be good.
Next up, we have Jinder Mahal versus Chad Gable. This is a match we used to see on Raw all the time.
Oh, and now we have it here on SmackDown.
So thankfully, Lars Sullivan attacked Gable from behind before the match started. Lars then killed the Singh brothers while Mahal retreated. And then R-Truth came out and made the mistake to try to get revenge. And he dies too.
Yeah.
So
R-Truth comes out because he's suicidal.
Right.
I gotta say, poor Singh brothers.
Right.
Man, all they do
is get the shit beat out of
literally
them.
get the shit beat out of them. And because they're so small, like Lars threw them down hard.
Yeah.
Well,
These guys must have scarring. All over their back.
it's no
Orton.
suplex from Lesnar when he threw one of them and he basically
yeah.
like landed on his neck.
That's right. Yeah.
And then he was out for a year, even though we thought they were just hiding his death.
No, that was like right after he came back.
That's right. Yeah. Right. All right. Next up, we got Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch face to face. Can you believe it? These two are going to be face to face for the first time since a few weeks ago.
Like, here's one face,
Yeah.
and another face will be right next to that face.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Who knows? We all know.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks since we've seen them face to face.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's it.
That's nuts.
And they're making a big deal. Like they had to announce this days ago.
Yeah.
And then Becky kind of says that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Charlotte comes out first.
There's no reason for this.
Charlotte comes out first and says, Ronda Rousey lost my championship.
Right.
So Becky doesn't deserve to be a SmackDown Women's Champion because she didn't beat me. So Becky comes out and says, I wanted to beat Ronda because I already knew I could beat you. And then Charlotte tells Becky, I'm next in line after you face Lacey Evans. However, Becky wants Charlotte to move out of the way so she can give title shots to people like Bayley, Mickie James, and Ember Moon.
Yes, people we actually want to see fight for the title.
And then Bayley comes out, and she's awful. She's still awful on the mic.
So the Superstar Shakeup is supposed to be all about fresh starts. But all I see is a rerun.
Oh, you didn't put the like 10 seconds of silence while she was walking to the ring?
Oh, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
So the Superstar Shakeup is supposed to be fresh start, and this is a rerun. Put something into it, Bayley. Good God. No wonder you jobbed to Charlotte right after this.
Right.
Oh, sorry. So Bayley tells Becky, you may have lost count how many times you've beaten Charlotte, but I can count how many times you've beaten me. 0. Ooh. And everyone's like, is that true? I don't know.
Quick, someone Google it.
Yeah. Charlotte tells Becky, get in the back of the line, but Bayley slaps the mic out of Charlotte's hands and challenges to a match. We have Charlotte versus Becky. Charlotte wins with a spear. So
Which she never wins with.
So Charlotte gets Becky Lynch again.
Do you have it?
Again. After the match, Becky tells Kayla that she will defend both titles at Money in the Bank, so she's pulling double duty. Becky double duty. Oh, that's gross.
Ew, duty.
So she's going to have 2 matches?
Yes.
Yeah.
For both? Wow.
So
Yes.
one will probably kick off the show and one will be like near the end.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Probably.
You're welcome.
You're so smart.
I know.
Yeah.
Trying to help you guys with your scorecard.
Thank you. So for the main event, we have Kofi Kingston versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
By the way, that was a good match between Bayley and Charlotte, and I really thought Bayley should have won there.
Of
course.
Absolutely.
Like I mean,
we're done
the
with
way
this.
the way that the match was going. You're like,
Yeah.
Becky should win this match.
No, because Charlotte is
Charlotte wouldn't
kick
get
out,
hurt.
spear, pin, repeat.
I know, but Charlotte wouldn't even be hurt by a loss there.
I know.
Let Bayley face her at Money in the Bank.
Right.
They have a nice match. Becky wins. Then Charlotte can come back.
Just like
to the
Charlotte wouldn't have been hurt by a loss at WrestleMania against Asuka.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe-
a lot of times when a loss
they're-
wouldn't have hurt.
Maybe they're
Charlotte.
planning on taking it off Becky, and that's why it's Charlotte, because they want it to be Charlotte. Maybe they're going to take it off her really soon. I mean, I hope not, but...
I mean, does Becky just stay on Raw?
They're probably like, yep, we sold enough shirts. All right, take the belt off her.
Right.
I would think eventually she stays on Raw. That's, that's a more
sense.
important title right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Next up, we have Kofi Kingston versus Shinsuke Nakamura with Kevin Owens and Xavier Woods on the New Day commentary table. Rusev and Lana were also ringside, and Rusev was wearing a suit for some reason. Kofi hit the SOS, but then Rusev kicks Kofi, resulting in a DQ. Then a brawl breaks out. Woods gets a Kinshasa, but KO and Kofi take out Rusev and Nakamura. But then the real Kevin Owens comes back, and he super kicks Kofi in the face and wails on him. That's the Kevin Owens we all know
and love.
KO then grabs the WWE title and tells Kofi, I hope your kids had a good time. I hope you had a good time because I'm coming for this.
Yeah.
Owens sets up to powerbomb Kofi on the apron, but Woods stops it. But then Woods gets the powerbomb on the apron.
Yes.
So maybe this will take Woods out for a while so that Kofi's all alone.
I think so.
For the, title defense.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, you definitely saw this coming once he was with the New Day. And I'm glad. Face Kevin Owens is great, but heel Kevin Owens is the best Kevin Owens.
It is.
Yeah.
It faced Kevin Owens with the New Day. It wasn't great. I think they made it awkward on purpose.
Yeah, I mean...
It wasn't great. It was just...
We know Kevin Owens. This is what he does.
Yeah.
He's a backstabber, and shame on Kofi and Woods for trusting him in the first place. That was their mistake.
I agree.
They should have watched, Kevin Owens, his whole career...
Agreed.
Turning on all of his buddies.
Agreed.
Yeah. So that's all for SmackDown. So now it's time for some awards. So who did you have for worst dressed?
Worst dressed? I had Kayla Braxton in a romper.
All right.
I had Naomi.
Naomi?
Yeah.
But she didn't have the green hair.
Does that make it great?
I thought she looked cute. Okay. I almost had her for best dressed.
You didn't?
I didn't, though.
No balls.
I had Rey Mysterio with the yellow skunk on his head.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how that doesn't sweep it. He has a yellow skunk on his head. Best dressed?
Best dressed, I had Robert Roode.
That is correct.
That is the correct answer.
That is the correct answer. And
So-
did you have an incorrect answer?
The porn star mustache?
Fuck yes.
That's your best dress?
Heel
Yes.
Rude with the porn star mustache.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, him being a heel
Porn
doesn't
star
change
stepdad
anything.
mustache.
Porn star step.
Seriously, you wish you could grow a mustache. I wish I could grow a mustache like that.
Look at me. I think you can, bro.
I probably could.
Just shave your beard.
Let's all shave our beards and just have mustaches.
That'd be great.
Like, just have an episode
November?
where we all
We'll do that
have...
in November?
Yeah, all right.
Done.
All of November, we just have mustaches.
Oh, God.
My dad can't grow facial hair.
Uh-huh.
But for 6 months in 1974, he did. Or 78, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It is awful.
It's like patchy,
Yeah.
splotchy.
It's, no, it's not.
The
good.
hairs don't grow the same length.
Right. I think this is the thickest, borderline the thickest I've ever had this.
Really?
I really want to go for it. I'd love to get it as thick as yours.
Yeah, Dad kind of had like
How is it so soft?
Dad kind of had like a Ron Jeremy mustache. He
did.
It was creepy.
Yeah.
Kind of bushy, but thinned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My best dressed was Zelina Vega.
Sure.
Honorable mention to the little kid dressed as Ultimate Warrior in the crowd on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Fair
that
enough.
kid
I
was
will give you
awesome.
that.
Yeah. Worst acting?
I had Charlotte. She was making a lot of stupid faces when Becky was talking.
She always does.
It was like a child. She's like,
Yeah.
I also had dumb face,
dumb face.
but I have it on Kairi Sane
Okay.
after her match.
Okay.
She was like, just pointing the stuff and
Yeah.
reacting dumb.
I had Bailey.
Okay.
Enough said.
Enough
Best
said.
acting?
I had Aleister Black.
His little vignette.
Yeah, his little vignette.
Didn't even understand what the fuck he was saying.
Who cares? He's teasing, like,
Disappointing.
turning heel.
All right.
It was good.
Okay. All right.
I had
Don't hurt
Sami
me.
Zayn.
I had Sammy as well. Yeah.
What? Sami Zayn? Pizza?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Worst comments?
Worst comment. Tom Phillips on SmackDown said, he's gonna settle to score. I mean, a score to settle.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many to choose
I had
from.
Round Mush War.
I'll take Peyton Billy Kay.
Peyton Billy Kay.
Right. Best comment?
I hope your kids had a good time. I hope you had a good time, because I'm coming for this.
Yeah, there you go.
Andrew?
You had Triple H saying you walked in a Kingslayer and you walked out a Beastlayer.
Yeah.
Can I have two?
You could
I'll
have
do an honorable mention was, it's horrible when you punch someone's dad, when Shane said that, because I
Right.
laughed.
Yeah.
But also when Bobby Roode walked in, Corey Graves says...
Robert Roode.
Corey Graves says a lot of women just became pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. Worst match? I'm doubling down here.
Okay.
Becky and Alicia Fox had the worst match and the slow-mo match. Why is Alicia Fox in control for like 10 minutes?
I'm going to go with that. I agree.
I'll go with
Double
that for
sweep
work.
it?
All right, double sweep it.
Double sweep
sweep
it.
it.
Have you ever double swept it?
No.
It's a first. Do we have a first?
Yeah.
No.
First.
Best match?
I had Kofi versus Shinsuke.
All right.
I thought that was good.
That was good. I mean, I almost wanted to give it to Bayley Charlotte because I really thought that was a pretty good match, but I'm going AJ, Joe, and Rey Mysterio.
That's what I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, the triple threat. Worst move?
The worst move was the woman's right.
Oh, the way Becky didn't sell it?
Basically.
The no sell.
Like, because the camera wasn't on Becky, like on her face when she got hit. So all you see is the back of her head, and I'm like, is she no selling or? It's a long
really
time.
weird.
And then, like, after 10 seconds,
It's
she
like
fell.
she didn't know it happened or something.
Right.
Like, oh, wait, we're doing this?
I had the missed Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah.
Best move?
The Styles Clash onto Samoa Joe.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I had the double superplex. I like that a little bit better.
All right.
I thought it was cool watching them try to do that.
Another honorable mention was how great Ricochet sold the glorious DDT.
Oh, it was-
He did like a
course.
headstand.
Amazing.
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Worst moment?
Getting Styles and Seth too early.
Yeah. I get
We're
that.
still getting it.
Yeah, but I wanted it like... I wanted like a huge build-up
But to
into
your-
SummerSlam.
To your point, are we getting it to where they can't be a clean finish?
Right. Are we getting
That
it
would
to
suck.
where we're not going to like it?
Right.
Maybe.
Oh, you're getting it, and you're not going to like it.
Exactly.
Okay, but again, Money in the Bank has had some really great WWE Championship matches like Punk, Cena. You know, we had Ambrose stealing the title from Rollins. Like, there's been
Well, the
some
Rollins
really great...
Reigns match was actually good.
Yeah, there's been some really good Money in the Bank matches.
And think about it, Rollins pinned Reigns as a heel clean. that
Yeah.
night.
Even the year before that, like Ambrose and Rollins, wasn't there one of their matches with that Money in the Bank back when
I
Rollins
think
was
so.
the heel? And
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so.
So my worst moment was Charlotte beating Bayley. Like, what?
That was so bad.
Again?
Mine was the Firefly Funhouse. Sorry.
All right.
Until further notice, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Best moment?
KO turning.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it coming. I had Robert Roode winning originally, but the KO turn, I just love heel Kevin Owens.
Same. Same. Huge honorable mention to Roode being a heel.
Right.
And getting a win.
Yes.
Roode
Over
getting
a top
a
guy.
win.
Yeah.
A win.
By the way, what's going on with Mojo Rawley? What happened to his mirror and we didn't see it? Like,
He
what's going
cracked
on?
it.
Yeah, he
broke
cracked
it.
it. He did
Well, I was
break
gonna save
it.
it for rumors, but apparently he broke his mirror, and he.
No, that's confirmed. That was the last time we saw him. The mirror was broken.
yeah, and he just started his 7
and he was
years,
drawing on his face.
his 7 years of bad luck just
Yeah.
began.
Oh, great.
So we won't see him for.
All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for some breaking news. So Ronda Rousey posted a new YouTube video saying she wants to have a baby before possibly returning to WWE.
Oh, of
and this one seemed like a legit video this time, rather than like the troll one she's made
Right.
recently. She said, I don't want to make any promises about the future, but thank you for the support. I had the most amazing time this past year. So it looks like that's going to be what she's doing for now, making babies.
All right.
Also, Conrad Thompson told Sports Illustrated that The Undertaker and Kurt Angle have backed out of StarCast.
Oh, imagine that.
This comes after the rumors that Taker and Kurt have signed new deals with WWE that prohibits them from doing non-WWE appearances.
Because
Makes sense.
Last week we said on rumors that he signed a new deal, but he was still gonna
Right.
uphold those.
Right. Well, nope. Thompson said that WWE offered them a replacement, but said it can't be anyone from the main roster.
Yeah.
However, Thompson is hinting like at a big name, so like maybe Stone Cold or something.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, if you follow Lana's Snapchat, you might have seen some interesting video a few days ago of well, basically, it was a dick going in a pussy with the girl using a vibrator, which I find that's offensive. If you're gonna have sex with a girl and she pulls out a vibrator, it's like, hey, come on, like, really? I'm not good enough?
No, you're not.
So immediately, everyone like thought that Lana was cheating on Rusev because you could see the guy's stomach, and the guy has like a very fit stomach, so that's clearly not Rusev. So either like people thought she's either cheating, or they're swingers, or Rusev likes getting cucked, or something like that. But Lana, responded saying that she was hacked or something. So I guess we'll never know.
Someone hacked her and then filmed a video of getting piped.
When you look at her bend over and kind of look at the image and the shape, like that was clearly not her vagina.
Right. So. Yeah, Joe has studied this
clearly
for many.
He's like CSI of vaginas.
It's such a it's such a close-up. Like, who wants to see
it's not
the gross part of
I know
of a porn?
No.
You ever watching porn? I mean, I never do, but like I hear when you're watching it, and like when they're really getting up in there, you're just like, back out.
Yeah.
When all you
this is too tight.
I mean, I don't know. Like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that Stone Cold in the Rock?
No, I cannot.
No.
No. Enough with the toys. People listen to the show. Enough playing with the toys.
It won't work with that. It won't work.
Just enough.
It's like, what I imagine what porn is. Like when they had that weird shot where you only see the guy's balls flap.
Oh, you mean the Brad Maddox shot?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to use their heads as balls.
Yes,
Damn
I
it,
was.
missed opportunity.
I know. I think Andrew knew where I was going with that.
No,
too.
And then you wouldn't need Stone Cold's head. You probably should grab like Razor Ramon's head and Mick Foley's head.
Yeah. You need two bald guys. That's the problem.
No,
we need two Stone Cold pops.
No, you don't need two Stone Cold pops.
Yeah. No, but that is the Brad Maddox shot. Because remember when he filmed Xavier Woods, he was filming his balls.
I never saw it, but yeah, you guys told me.
Sure. Lord. So, what else you got there, Eric?
All right,
we're still in news.
Still on news.
According to All Elite Wrestling,
this is official.
It's official.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes will be fighting his brother, the Demon King,
the Half Demon,
King at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
It was announced by All Elite Wrestling.
Did you watch the promo video?
I didn't.
It was good.
Really?
With Dustin cutting a promo
but
and everything.
I thought he was still under contract with WWE.
No, that was a ruse.
Oh.
Remember, a couple weeks ago, he was like, "Oh, these stupid marks." Goldust said, "Like, I'm still with WWE."
Oh, okay.
That was a ruse.
All right,
Just to throw
I guess
off.
he's finally going to fight his brother.
Well, look,
everyone kind of wanted this in WWE. They wanted it to be a WrestleMania match.
Right, this was like 4 years ago when Stardust turned on Goldust, and we were like, oh, we'll finally get, the brothers fighting at Mania, and then it didn't happen.
Right.
So, it should be good. Brothers will finally face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dustin says, it's one last ride, or is it? So it's probably Dustin's final match. But,
right.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Okay.
Any other news?
No, that's all I got for news.
Well, let's
Lots
get
of rumors.
to rumors.
Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe!
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance!
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed!
Last Friday, at MKE Wrestling in Wisconsin, a masked wrestler ran to the ring, hit the GTS on one of the wrestlers, and then ran away and left. Now, the founder of MKE Wrestling is claiming that it was CM Punk, and according to Barstool Sports, this is not the first time Punk has done this at small indie house shows.
So why is it the first time we're hearing about it?
Because he did the GTS, and like the other times he was just like they showed footage. Another time he was like just in a cloak and you couldn't see him, and he was acting as someone's like manager or something. So it wasn't as obvious as this one.
But if the owner's just going to come out and say it was him,
he said
why
it
not,
after the fact. Yeah.
Why not like announce it if he's going to be there anyway.
Well, I guess Punk didn't want to do that. Because they said the plan was for Punk to take off the mask. Now, I was skeptical at first, but you could see a close-up picture. And, it has eye holes and a mouth hole, and it does look like Punk.
Mm-hmm. It's a close-up picture of the grainy footage?
No, someone took a picture, of him. And you could see the face. Obviously it's a mask, but it does look like Punk. There was also a picture that showed up online of he took with a fan somewhere else in Wisconsin, and he was wearing the exact same clothes with the sweater. It was this very specific sweater.
Yeah.
So someone pointed out maybe he's doing the Andy Kaufman thing, where someone else is acting like him, or something like that.
Oh, right. Like Tony Clifton.
Yeah, like Tony Clifton or something.
Yeah.
But again, it does look like him, in the face.
Yeah.
So
it's a perfect rumor. It's a perfect rumor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and
everyone's
everyone's reporting it as if it's fact, as if it's an absolute fact.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's more likely
we all
true.
want it to happen, so you know what I mean. We wanted it to happen.
But they said he's been doing this since 2015, at 4 or 5 different shows. So
yeah, interesting.
But
he's done with the wrestling business.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Also, according to Dave Meltzer, Jeff Hardy suffered a leg injury at a house show, and it's unknown how long he'll be out. So that's why we haven't seen the Hardys.
He was shown limping horribly backstage.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
And according to Brad Shepard of Pro Sports Extra, Andrade was moved back to SmackDown because Charlotte requested it, because the couple is now engaged.
What?
And Ric Flair is pissed. As part of that, I'm going to extend it.
Why?
There's a rumor that he's pissed that they're moving too fast because she's been married twice before.
Yeah, he could talk.
Right. Well, he doesn't want her to make the same mistakes. At least I can appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Learn from my mistakes.
And also, since Andrade and Vega were moved back to SmackDown, Aleister Black was moved to SmackDown because they keep all the married couples together.
They do, make sure they do?
Yeah.
They don't want a lawsuit that you broke up my marriage?
I guess. Well, just to keep the talent happy.
That's true.
Because, although Buddy Murphy's on SmackDown, well, they're engaged, but
they're not married.
I guess Charlotte and Andrade, they said Charlotte.
But it's Charlotte.
It's Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's Charlotte.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Backlash, previously scheduled for June 16th, has been canceled.
It's being moved to another date.
Because of Saudi Arabia.
Because of Saudi Mania.
Yep.
Got changed.
Saudi Mania.
When is that
title
show?
pending. June 7th, according to this.
Okay. Yeah, so that changed too.
Yep.
What do you got, Eric?
So I found this on a Wrestling Bible. It was discussed having Shane McMahon become either world champ or of SmackDown or Raw, most likely SmackDown. Basically, what they would want is Shane becoming the Vince McMahon 20 years ago.
Okay.
Which, I mean, if they could do that, Shane being Attitude Era Vince, that'd be amazing.
So you're telling me Shane's coming back to win the title?
Confirmed! Yeah.
Wow.
So that would be
so
great.
So he's going to take it from Kofi?
I guess so. Yeah.
I don't know if I see this happening.
Right. No, but I mean...
Just for Roman to beat him?
Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah. He'll beat Kofi, and then Roman will beat Shane.
Right.
The end. Goodbye, SmackDown title.
Yeah. Looks like Sasha and the WWE are at a stalemate. So they're not saying whether she's going to stay long term or leave. So that's why we just don't see her.
I was reading on that, and apparently on WWE side, they have no problem letting her wait out her contract at home.
Right.
Well, that's not good publicity. But I also read a rumor that they're offering her to win the Money in the Bank contract if she comes back. Hey, if you come back, you can win Money in the Bank.
Just turn heel first. Because that's so much better with a heel.
Right.
Right. I mean, especially if you're going to cash in on Becky or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then another rumor.
I guess we'll see
Cena,
next week because
Yeah.
they're supposed to announce the participants.
Right.
John Cena turned 42 today.
Jesus.
That's a rumor?
Yeah. Who knows what his real age is?
Please. There's another rumor that he hosted the Ellen show.
Rumor.
Pretty sure that was a rumor.
Yeah.
So great birthday. Look at that. 23rd. Mine's tomorrow. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, you got trivia this week, apparently?
What?
I have trivia!
Why am I talking like this?
What?
What?
Huh?
Okay.
This better be good, Eric.
All right, it is. All right, so Grand Slam champions. There's quite a few.
There's a lot now.
There's a lot. But
Are we have to name all of them?
yes, but there is also something that has happened. There, can I sit there because it's hard to like?
I'm not going to look at your phone.
Just look this way, Eric. Jesus.
Okay, Jesus. There has been Grand Slam opponents, meaning they have fought for the WWE, the US, the IC, and the tag team titles.
Like they fought each other?
They fought each other
all of these?
for these titles.
You know, it's funny. I heard about this. So
you know it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
It's on me. All right, so it's got to be guys that have been around for a long time. Mm-hmm. Since this is just coming up now, it's got to have been like maybe it just happened to complete this. I'm guessing, right? Like it completed it, and then someone said, "Oh, this just happened."
Yeah.
So it's got to be like a. I'm thinking maybe first I was thinking Triple H, Batista, but they didn't fight for championships. That didn't change anything. Just because they've been around forever. Who else has been around forever? Randy Orton. Who did he recently? Ooh. Randy Orton Hardy?
Yes.
Really?
That's correct.
Hey.
Yeah.
This guy.
Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton have fought for the 4 big
When did
titles.
they fight for the big main title?
That was...
That was
long time ago.
I didn't say. Yeah,
That-
a long time ago.
Yeah, that was Royal Rumble in... what year was WrestleMania 25?
And Hardy retained, I guess?
No, Hardy lost
Oh, he
because
lost it.
Matt interfered.
That was 09.
And that led to their WrestleMania match, which was crap.
So this happened a long time ago. This
Yeah. The
Well,
IC...
but the U.S.
they-
title was probably the newest one that just happened.
Yes, that happened at Backlash 2018.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
All right.
So, fun little trivia there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.
Thanks for getting it so quick.
Sorry. I always suck at those. That's why I host the trivia.
Yeah.
All right. Fan question time. William Coburn, what do you guys think about the winner of the Money in the Bank scorecard also getting a Money in the Bank briefcase where they get 5 bonus points on any scorecard when they cash in?
We have a Money in the Bank briefcase.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I like that.
So if you win, you do win the title, but then you could if you lose, you can cash it in the future.
You can win the title and the Money in the Bank.
That's
only
stupid.
win the
Why
Money
would
in
you
the
not
Bank.
choose to win the fucking title then?
They never do. They always choose the Money in the Bank because you can choose at any time.
Yeah.
You want to fight Braun Strowman? You want to fight when he's beat up laying next to a car?
I'm saying like if you win the scorecard,
You
I would
also
want
get-
the title, not the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah.
For
So you
5
get the title
points.
and the briefcase.
Yeah.
What if
But you can't be
the
champion when
winner
you use
the
the
winner
briefcase.
gets the title, the
Right.
loser gets the briefcase.
That makes no sense.
The middle person gets nothing.
Andrew, we're trying to talk this out.
Yeah.
It makes sense only because the winner can't get everything.
Yes.
Well, you just
How
said you
about
like
this?
this.
How about
is what
this? How about
person's
this?
saying.
How about whoever wins the Money in the Bank match on the scorecard? Because that could be any of us. You don't have to win the whole thing to win that, and that'll have so many points up for grabs on the Money in the Bank.
That's
of
a
it.
good
We
point.
usually pick the same people.
Not this year. You don't even know who's going to be in it this year.
Yeah, it's true.
Plus,
I mean,
again, there's a lot of points up for
There's
grabs.
2 matches. So
Okay, there's 2 men's
last
matches.
year we all picked Corbin, and Corbin won.
But did we all pick who was the first this or second
mean
that or
Strowman?
jump off this?
Huh?
Yeah,
You mean
Strowman. won
Strowman?
it
Oh,
last year.
Strowman. Okay, yeah. So we all picked Strowman, I think.
Because he's a weird guy to be in that match.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we all picked him.
So
but
2 years in a row. Okay, so the total points
From
I don't
that
know.
match?
whatever.
gets the Money in the Bank.
Okay.
For the 2 matches.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
For the men's and the
We'll
women's.
invite the women. Yeah, because that'll make it easier.
Yeah.
That'll
All
make it
right.
better.
Steven Stafford, Pushfire Barry, Money in the Bank winners: Andrade, Drew McIntyre, and Sami Zayn.
Oh man, that's
I wanna-
a good one.
I want to push Andrade.
I'm okay with that. Like with Selena. I mean, with Vega, like kind of
Yeah.
helping him
And then
decide when he does it.
Barry McIntyre fire Sami Zayn.
Sure.
But
Although any of those would be decent.
it would be.
Any of the
Imagine
winners
like
would be good.
the champs laid out and Sami Zayn comes dancing to the ring
For
with
like
his
5
fucking
minutes.
briefcase.
Oh my
and then
god!
the champ resuscitates.
Oh
and he's
my
like, no,
God.
forget it.
All right. Push Sammy. For sure now, push Sammy.
Right, absolutely.
Let's
If he's
see that.
heel, for sure, push Sammy.
Yeah.
He's like throwing the briefcase as he's falling.
Right.
Austin Jones, should they do away with the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and just put the match back at Mania?
No,
it
because
makes the pay-per-view.
it's too long already.
Yeah, because then you have to have 2 Money in the Bank matches and then 2 Battle Royals.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Too much.
Steven the Don Vellante, since there are no more rematch clauses, can Eric even compete for the pay-per-view prediction championship at Money in the Bank?
I'd
That's
say
true.
no.
He's got a good point.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Sorry, Eric.
I guess I automatically get the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then.
Well, if you win it and you only lose by 5, you can cash in immediately.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is too complicated. Josh Chastain, why is WWE trying to pass off Fat Bo Dallas as a lean Bray Wyatt? I don't know. Rob Johnson, will the first Firefly friend that Bray unveils on his next show be his brother Bo?
Oh, God.
I hope
please.
so.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Alice,
real life,
Allison Trimmer, with Brock Lesnar gone, who's the next Paul Heyman guy?
I don't think there is one.
There needs
There
to
hasn't
be
been
one.
one since CM Punk.
It's true. There
Not
needs
really.
to be one.
Cesaro for a night.
Literally one night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
Drew
that-
McIntyre would be a good
Would it? I don't
Heyman
know.
guy.
I don't know.
Any good heel would be.
I'd rather Paul Heyman be like the GM or something, so we see him a lot.
El Idolo, how long until Robert Roode has a sexual assault storyline?
Jesus.
Soon.
Joey Montez, I couldn't finish watching Raw, and I don't watch SmackDown, so I'm just going to play Mortal Kombat.
Good for you.
Have fun. The new one just came out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mortal
Finish him.
Kombat 11, starring Ronda Rousey as Sonya Blade.
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan Wermiger, can we get your thoughts on the new Jets jerseys? I'm just going to keep it short. I didn't like him. I don't like him at all.
No, sir. I don't
I
like
hate
him.
And I said I reserve judgment until I see how they play in them.
Joe hates him too. I'm protesting the draft because of the jerseys.
You know what? We should just go see Endgame during the draft.
All right, that's good. That works for me.
Done.
Justin Stewart, Pushfire Barry, Firefly, Funhouse, Blues Clues, and Teletubbies.
Push, Firefly, Funhouse, Barry, Blues Clues, Fire Teletubbies.
Sure.
I kind of like Blues Clues. Push.
You like Joe or the old
Push Blues Clues. Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, things Michael Cole says every Raw episode. Are you kidding me?
I have to push one of these?
Yeah. Okay, the first one is, are you kidding me? Almost had him, and Raw rolls on live. Ugh.
Fire
kidding me. I
all
would
three of
fire
those.
Adam, and then I would probably fire Raw.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good one, yeah.
Hey, at least we don't have to hear the big dog every week.
Right.
Outside of Damon Kitt,
It's
outside
boss time. We don't have to hear that one either.
right, thank God. Damon Kitt, outside of Roman Reigns, can you name someone that left a tag team or faction but kept the gear and music and got over? Cesaro is doomed. I can give you one.
Really? Hold on. This could be an extra trivia.
It can be.
Was it a 2-person tag or a
Yeah.
group?
Jeff Hardy.
Yes. Kept the music, kept the outfit, and
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Good.
So yeah, maybe Cesaro isn't doomed. Kevin Key, does this mean Big O doesn't like pancakes?
He probably prefers crepes.
Right.
Oh, I didn't mention this, but like, there's really no time for it anyway, so I'll just say it. I was on Instagram, as I'm often throughout my day,
Good for you.
Here
and
comes another
the
confirmed.
Iconics did their first ever live video.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I'll take a look at that, and instantly there were 3,000 people watching. Well, and I hit "What's Wrong with Wrestling." I posted it and then hit it like over and over and over again. At least a couple people had to have seen it. Anyway,
and then he got banned.
Big E joined, and they go, "Oh, Big E, hi, we miss you. Oh my God, we miss you." It's like, how do I let him join this? Isn't that a thing? Like, they're literally fumbling through this, like doing this to their phone. Like,
Right.
all of a sudden, oh, I think I got it. Now we just wait, and fucking Big E comes on. Like, he's got his mouth like wide open. He's like, like, oh my God, how are you? And he's like, I'm doing okay, just resting up.
Yeah.
He had no shirt on, which is funny.
Of course.
They're like, where are you? He's like, I'm in the bathroom. Like, why is he in the bathroom? He just,
It was
he
one of
just stood
those
up from
mean
a shit.
shits where he got to get completely
I'm glad
naked.
that- but anyway, it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
That impromptu thing happened on their live video.
Right.
Max Allgood, this year's Money in the Bank card is looking pretty good. We just had a great Mania. Can you remember the last time you enjoyed back-to-back WWE pay-per-views?
WrestleMania 12 and then the next one where Shawn Michaels retained against
Diesel?
Diesel? No. Yeah. No.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was his last match on
TV.
on TV.
Yeah.
Diesel. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Right.
That was a good one.
Jalen Morgan, when Joe turns heel on the WWW Universe again, is he going to make us call him Joseph Pisano?
I hate that name, so yes. No, I don't hate that name. It's just the name my mother calls me when I'm bad. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Mince McMahon.
Mince McMahon.
Mince McMahon.
Perfect.
What would the War Raiders name be next week? Again, I'm going with Viking Pirates. So
I'm going to go with the Raider Experience.
I'm going to go with the War Experience. Let's keep jumping around it.
Yeah.
Or just Ivar and Eric.
Yeah.
Ivar and Eric.
These fucks. Gabriel Ballin, I don't hear you guys talk about Star Wars on here much, but I was wondering your thoughts on the new Rise of Skywalker trailer. So
I haven't watched it.
Eric doesn't want to know. Go back 2 weeks on the NXT podcast, and Joe and I talked about it.
We do.
Yes.
So there you go. And you're on Patreon, Gabriel, so there you go. You can,
How about it?
Watch it or listen to it.
Yeah.
Mike Everett, Viking Raiders, why would you name a tag team after two horrible NFL franchises? Was Cardinal Buccaneers already taken?
I'm just waiting for them to add Viking Raiders Jets.
Jets, yeah.
The Viking Raider Jets are coming to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But Cardinals and Buccaneers are two good choices, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jordan Strong, Pushfire Barry, Kevin Owens, heel turns. Sami Zayn, Chris Jericho, and Kofi. I mean, Jericho's, it's not like he didn't turn heel. He's already heel, but I guess turning on your friends.
Yeah.
I mean, Sammy in NXT. Because it was unexpected and it was so awesome.
Like right after Sammy won he
the
came
fucking
down
title.
and hugged him.
Yeah, but the Festival of Friendship was so good.
It was. So
I wouldn't classify it as
I would push Jericho,
Yeah.
bury Sammy, and fire Kofi.
Yeah.
Because we all saw Kofi coming.
Just to argue it, the question is heel turns. The one you're pushing is not one.
Well, sure, but
But
it's a turn.
It's a super heel turn.
it's a turn.
You went
on
from
your
like
friend.
a fun heel to like a dastardly heel.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great moment for sure. Top 10 in Raw history, probably.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's all for fan questions. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast and give us a 5-star review. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. We have t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for just $19.99. None of us are wearing any today. So please go get one.
And send it to us.
You can become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling for exclusive rewards and recaps you can't get anywhere else. And we're going to do another special one this weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah, we have to. It's our last chance for this month.
I'd love to try to watch the Page movie if it's out.
Yeah, so I asked our fans on Patreon. We got a lot of Page movie requests, so maybe we'll do the Page movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
Boom.
All right.
We'll see you guys next time.
Boom.
Later.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off of a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Always kill
Lashley.